South High School's a Beauty Fieldhouse, where tonight the Lady Red Wings host their crosstown rivals Sheboygan North in the first of what will be two exciting basketball games. Alongside the coach, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. Chris, North comes in here, state ranked 6-0. South girls have been struggling. It doesn't look like it'll be much of a game.
No, it doesn't appear that way, but you never know in these no-start games, Marty. Both teams have played a bunch of games already. Both, 6th, 7th game into the season. Playing at home, see what happens.
What does South need to do to win the basketball game? Obviously, they have to control the Wolf girls, but what do they need to do?
Well, Justin Bingham, brand new basketball coach this year, has a team with a bunch of young chicks. These young birds here have got to mature. This is their 4th-ranked team they're playing already. 6 games in, they got 4-ranked team. Justin, what are you doing to your girls? But by doing that, they're probably going to get better as they go along. For them to win the basketball game, it's not going to control the 2 Wolf girls. It's probably going to try to take care of business outside of that. Because you know that McKenzie and Madison are going to get their share, probably stopping the others as well. But for the young Red Wing girls, they got a big task ahead of them.
I talked to Eric Spielman, the North coach, after the season last year, and I said, what are you going to do next year? Usadol's gone. She did all the ball handling for the most part and ran the team. You lost her. What do they do? What do they have this year to take over for CJ?
Well, very good point. Like, CJ was the glue, I thought, last year. As much as you had the Wolf girls and things like that, I thought CJ Usadol was such a versatile player like that. But you do have, some young people. You got Emily Van Callaghan's coming in. You got Jalen Walter, who's got some experience last year. So that's your perimeter players a little bit to help out the 2 girls. They came in this year. They got ranked number 9. You know what? And at Sheboygan North, they were just happy with that because they said, we're better than that. Already, DePierre's lost the game. Kimberly's lost the game already. And they're slowly but surely trying to get better. They know they got a very good basketball team. They kind of like sleeping a little bit back in the woods a little bit, trying to get better every day.
Now, being a coach with 2 Division I recruits on the roster, it's nice on the surface, but it also creates some pressure.
Yeah, it is, and I think right away, that's going to be the focus is how good they're going to be. And, my gosh, this basketball team's lost 1 game in the last 2 years, so, that's quite a great accomplishment. And every time they go out and play, they're playing a good game. Another thing I think about tonight is they played last night. They played a very good Milwaukee-Vincent game that was very close. So maybe there's some tired legs. I know it got a bigger game later on that North kind of pulled away. But maybe some weaker legs tonight for North might help South as well.
I thought South, and looking at their stats, they come in with pretty good balance scoring-wise, although nobody scores a whole lot. McNellis is their leader, but could that play a point, factor in South's success tonight, having good balance?
Well, I hope so. I think, like I said earlier, this is the 4th-ranked team they've played, so they're very well battle-tested and things like that, and they are a little bit young, so we see if they're a little bit nervous. Maybe somebody will come up and star and showing in things like this. One thing I know South's going to have to do is take care of the basketball. The last few years, that's been just a big bugaboo for them. So we'll see how they handle the pressure of a big North-South game.
Yeah, I think turnovers is going to be a big key. With that, we're going to step out, and we come back. We'll have the national anthem and the starting lineups for tonight's ball game.
Every day, thousands of community and school groups, volunteer and government producers, technical staff and residents reach out to your community through one of the most powerful communication tools available, cable TV. PEG Access produces more new local programming each week than all the programming produced by NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, and PBS combined. PEG Access channels provide communities with a diverse, independent, and local voice. Thank you for watching and for your continued support of public, education, and government access television.
In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. Whether you ride a bike or drive a car, you must yield the right-of-way to pedestrians at marked and unmarked crosswalks. At intersections, always look for pedestrians before making a turn, and slow down in school zones and neighborhoods to keep our kids safe. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Usually, a texting and driving prevention ad would show you some shocking statistics, or maybe a sad family member that lost someone. They might even show you the last text they sent to scare you. but one of the most scariest statistics is about time. Specifically, the amount of time you're not able to watch the road.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Walter. Number 12, Nicole Barth. Number 42, Mackenzie Wolf. And number 52, Madison Wolf. And number 54, Emma Gentine. The Golden Raiders are coached by Eric Spielman, assistant coach Keith Conway. They're managed by John Mouse and Ellie Vriki. And now the starting lines for your South High Red Wings, number 10, Nina Primas. Number 13, Haley Primas. Number 14, Rachel Schleicher. Number 22, Jessica McNellis. And number 25, Autumn Wyma. The Red Wings are coached by Justin Bingham, assistant coach Ellen Hansen. The officials for tonight's game are Thomas Rush, Mark Wolfel, and Alex Arata. These individuals are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and assigned by the Fox River Classic Conference. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Tonight's athletic trainers from Purveyor Sports Medicine are Maggie Bauer and Chris Lenz.
Here you get a good shot of Justin Bingham. That's not it, Chris.
And tonight's team physician is Dr. Jose Armendaro.
There you see Justin talking to his troops just as they'd step out onto the floor. They do have one girl that's injured tonight, Otila Gable, a former Jefferson grad, is walking on a cane, and, or crutches, I should say. She's not looking too good. I'd have loved to have seen her play. Also got a familiar face, a couple of familiar faces reffing tonight. Wolfel is a South grad. And,
Yep.
Tom Rush is some relation, some sort to me.
You got a good crew.
Yeah, nothing but the best. Shot from the outside is no good by North. Gentine, and South comes away with the rebound. North in his own defense. Good pass inside, nice shot at the free throw line, but didn't go in that time for Wyman, and then South throws it out of bounds. Well, if they can get the ball inside like that, Chris, South should be able to get some nice looking shots. That one didn't go down. But,
yeah, that was a nice quick pass. I was thinking the same thing, Marty.
Yeah, shot attempt that time by Barth is no good. Cole's dad used to be the sports editor at the Press, Pete. Another miss by South, almost tipped away. Being able to get it back was Walter. And then we get a travel call. Aubrey Koistra said on that Desso show a few years ago, if you want to see the worst basketball, it's the first 2 minutes of the North-South game, and we're seeing that here in the girls.
Yeah, probably a little nerves, Marty.
Exactly. Wyman kicks it out for a quick shot from the wing, is no good. Another travel. That one on Wyman. The offensive rebound that time was pulled down by Katie Ravelis. Triple team was Wolf, and then she gets fouled. That foul is going to go on Jessica McNellis.
You looked at the bottom of the screen, you saw Coach Bingham with his hands up. I thought the same thing. Ball got dropped down into the post. The South girls all did a nice job of dropping down, but none of them kept their hands up. They all were poking away and reaching, and that's easily going to be a foul on them, and they got it. So good coaching point there by Coach Bingham.
Madison Wolf on the first attempt is no good. Cashes in with the second. It's 1-0 North.
Well, they're getting that nice entry pass to the free throw line, Marty.
Yeah, they've gotten that over and over again. South has not been able to capitalize with it.
And you gotta like the ball movement so far. There it is.
Wyman from the free throw line gives South the lead.
Good patience, wide open, and hit that shot.
Kick out pass to Gentine. Her rainbow three is good.
Missed the first one, but got that one in.
4-2 North on top.
Nice.
Pass in the middle of the lane. The shot is up and in. That one by Schleicher.
Nina Primus showing a little resistance there. Twin sisters, both sophomores for South.
Good spin move. Kiss off the glass is no good. Madison Wolf with a good attempt, but couldn't get it to drop. Rolling down to the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. We're all tied up at 4. Good attempt by the South girls to retrieve the ball, but they just couldn't come up with the possession.
That was the first time that poor passing really by South. Gentine again.
Rainbow attempt is no good. Put back by Barth is no good. It gets it blocked, but she gets it back. And then there's a tie up underneath. Madison Wolf. And possession arrow point South's way, so they will get it out. Barth out, coming back in is Jalen Walter. Emily Van Callaghan, number 22, snuck in when we weren't looking. She's on the floor. And a block by Mackenzie Wolf. Check that Madison Wolf. Van Callen with a little shovel shot is no good. And good hustle shown that time by Mackenzie Wolf to force the tie-up. And North will get it back. Kenzie Woyak comes in for the Lady Red Wings. Good feed inside to Madison Wolf. She puts it up and in. Got hit pretty hard, Chris. Surprised there was no foul called.
Yep, Madison averaging 16, 8.
Well, Wyman eyes it up and puts it in.
That shot's there all night, Marty. I'd shoot that every single time. I know you would.
Oh, well, there's nobody in front of her. Good pass inside to Madison Wolf. And then we get a foul. Foul's going to go on South's Haley Primus. We're all tied up at 6 with 3:41 left in the first quarter. Gentine going to trigger the inbounds play. Had Van Callaghan wide open, didn't give it to her. Finally, she does. Van Callaghan launches it and drains it.
EVC for 3.
Long 3 attempt that time is up and good by South's Haley Primus. Ties it right up. Gentine from the wing. Bounces off, no good. No rebounding that time for North. They all turned and ran down the floor, Chris. Nina Primus has it on top. North in a 2-3 zone. Inside the basket is up and good by Wyman, and she's fouled.
Autumn's been very active. Her 3rd basket on 5 attempts. Set up by the nice pass by McNillis.
Foul goes on Mackenzie Wolf.
Autumn comes into the game averaging 4.6. She's over that average already.
We talked in the opening about somebody you may not expect to have a real big game. Well, so far it's Autumn Wyman. South working a zone also. Gentine's rainbow shot is no good. And again, no blue jerseys around the basket, Chris. None. They're all running down the floor on defense.
That's this. Oops. Turnover there?
No, it was air ball.
Missed it, air ball.
Gentine takes it in the middle of the lane. Her shot is off. Wyman with the rebound. Rainbow 2-pointer is up and good by Nina Primus, and timeout for North.
How about that?
How about that is right. It's 14-9. Full timeout with 1:55 left in the first. We'll be right back.
To live as normal a life as possible. And we did.
PVA has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get the care and benefits they've earned.
My name is Jason Stevenson, and I work for Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures.
Back at South High School's Cutie Fieldhouse, where the Lady Red Wings have come out hot. They've run their zone offense and gotten some nice shots, and they've been making them. And they lead it by a score of 14-9. Eric Spielman talking to the troops over on the other side, trying to get them fired up.
Well, they're a little slow on defense, Marty. North, that is, and they're relying on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, right. They're not hardly getting it inside at all.
When you go 6-4, 6-3, a little more patience probably.
In action earlier this week, the North freshman girls defeated South, and earlier today the North JV girls defeated South. So we need the varsity to come through so it's not a clean sweep by the Northsiders.
A little more patience shown here. There goes our flash into a high post.
Katie Ravelis in the ball game. 3-point attempt by Wolf is off, no good. That one by Mackenzie. Feet inside, goes out of bounds. Making the pass was Mackenzie Woyak. Trying to get it to Jessica McNellis.
5th turnover for South. 5 turnovers, but a 5-point lead for them.
There's the dump down and a kick out. 3-point attempt, no good. Wolf gathers it in. Mackenzie puts it up and in. Well, when you get that chance at the rebound, Chris, you're going to have to secure it with those taller girls in there.
Well, and I've thought that so far, not a lot of offensive rebounds for North.
Thought it was a good decision by Autumn Wyman to try and get it over to her teammate McNellis, but she threw it out of bounds. Another turnover.
You know, considering the height of North, they don't have a lot of offensive rebounds.
No, well, I mentioned that, you know, how they've all been turning and running down the floor.
Yep, just 4 so far.
Air ball that time by North's Katie Revelis. Good catch on the sideline by Schleicher. Save it from going out. Wyman from three-point land can't get it in. Where'd that come from, Chris?
Boy, I think the house would have gone down if that would have gone down.
Wolf didn't have anywhere to go. Jump shot is no good by North. Mackenzie Wolf's turnaround shot is no good also, but she got fouled. She'll be at the line shooting a pair. Foul goes on McNellis.
Just 6 seconds left, Marty, in the quarter.
It's been a quick one. McNellis has 2 fouls, Chris. That's not a good thing for South.
Nope, they're leading
scorer. Well, they got it on the board. They have her for 1. Couple of free throws makes it 14-13 South. 4 seconds left. Long 3 is off at the buzzer, and we're at the end of 1 quarter of play with South on top, 14-13.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
At South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse getting ready to start second quarter action. South played real well in that first quarter. They lead it by a score of 14-13, and they have the first possession. Shot is off, no good. Getting the rebound, though, was South, and then we get a tie-up. Dahlman fighting with McNellis for that loose ball. Schleicher, Primus, McWhirter in the ball game for South, along with Woyak. Shot is off by Norris Jalen Walter. A glancing blow. It's a nice open look, too.
Yep, North's just shooting 22%, Marty, so they're cold considering they're only down by a point. South's problem has been their turnovers with 6, make it 7.
Good defense that time by North to prevent the backdoor pass. And Walter throws it out of bounds. And she's going to come out. Checking in for the Northsiders will be Emily Van Callaghan. Nina Primus bringing it up. Her sister Haley passed her the ball on that inbounds play. And South returns the favor. Ay, ay, ay. We mentioned both teams playing a zone. Dahlman gets it inside to McKenzie, who tosses it right back out. Another air ball, not even close that time.
They're 2 of 12 from 3, North that is.
And a kick by Van Callaghan. Kaylee Gurak in for North. And coming back in for South was their first quarter star, Autumn Wyman. And wouldn't you know it, she puts herself right at the top of the free throw line. Middle of that zone, but North has changed up a little bit now. Madison Wolf is playing up there, preventing that pass to the high post. Dahlman on the challenge. Shot was off by Schleicher. Gurek had it, got it into Dahlman. South playing good post defense, making it very difficult for the Northsiders to turn and get a shot down deep.
Good play. Oh, that was a good chance for a shot there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Emma did a nice job running the baseline.
Wolf shot off the glass is up and in. Madison Wolf for 2. And North has the lead, 15-14. And we get timeout South, a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Coach Bingham's, doesn't want to let it get away early, so
No,
he calls a quick timeout. What do you think?
I was surprised by the timeout, actually, but I think what you just said was a good point. They've also got a little bit cold, a couple turnovers of late. Good time for a timeout, and just a 30-second one.
5:36 left in the first half. North on top, 15-14. The boys' game will follow this one about 20, 25 minutes after. Chris and I are looking forward to doing that game also. And then we're gonna get a little bit of a break, Chris. Our next game won't be until January 6th when De Pere comes to the north side to play the Raiders on the boys' side.
I know, like South's boys, they don't play for a while.
3-point attempt is no good by Haley Primus.
I know Kohler used to do that too. They used to not play over break when they're boys.
Wolf off the glass, puts it up and in again. Madison Wolf found the spot twice now on the low post.
She's 3 of 4 from the floor. And North doing a much better job of using that height advantage.
McNellis now underneath the basket. Wyman almost had it taken away, but she's able to get it back.
They're not feeding.
Well, that goes off of South.
They're not feeding the middle post anymore, Marty.
Well, it's because Madison Wolf has come up, and
right.
Even when I think it was Wyman got it the last time down, she had no shot because Wolf was standing in front of her. Dahlman forgot to put the ball down first. McWhorter and Woyak come in for Sheboygan South. Coming in for North is Nicole Barth.
What she has to do is take that one dribble to the right and then feed the middle post and then dump it to the lower block, Marty.
Yeah, get the defense to move just
a little
bit more. Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa, three-pointers up and good by Maddie McWhorter. That was pretty.
Dahlman with a turnover. She put the ball right in front.
Yeah, it's 2 turnovers for her in a row.
And guess what happens if you have 2 turnovers in a row? You're not going to be on the floor.
Not too much longer, that's for sure. All right, we're all tied up at 17.
There you go. See how that works?
And we're going to get body foul. Going to the line for Sheboygan South is going to be Rachel Schleicher.
Just what you were asking for, Marty. A little moving the defense a little bit and get that pass there and create some openings in other areas.
That free throw gives South the lead. And the free throw is off, no good, but we get a whistle. Violation. North was in the lane too soon. They're calling it on Madison Wolf. Apparently her foot was on the line. Mackenzie Wolf is saying it wasn't me, but doesn't matter. South gets another attempt, and again, can't get that second one to go, but they do have the lead, 18-17.
I thought it was just a late call. Took a little while to call it.
There's a little high-low post action.
Just like in the driveway.
Yep. Work on that time and again. Madison Wolf again gives North the lead. This time it's 19-18, and a good tip away. Madison on the breakaway, lays it in. 21-18.
Turnovers are starting to mount, Marty.
Yeah, 11 points for Madison Wolf, too.
Looks like North really turned up their defense a little bit in the second quarter.
Oh, boy. Quick call. Mackenzie Wolf is going to pick up the fall, and if that's on her, Chris, that's her second. It is. Schleicher at the line, shooting a pair again. It's a key point in the game, Chris. 3:05 left in the half. South down by 3. They could have really used a couple of free throws. Schleicher needs to get this one. Two-point ball game. Schleicher comes out. Autumn Wyman in. Jalen Walter back in. Chris, she has a, she wanted to drill it from 30. She eyed it up. Thought better of it. Left Mackenzie Wolf in too, Chris. A little surprised at that or not?
Nope.
Wolf with a good turnaround jumper, but couldn't get it to fall. Nice move.
And I think Coach Spielman told her she's got 2 fouls, so watch it.
Oh, steal by Nicole Barth. Running the break. She's going to put it up. No good. Walters fouled by Wyman. I thought that might have been a good opportunity, Chris, to throw the pass to her teammate, Walter, on the other side.
I think Dahlman's going to come in for Wolf right here, Marty.
Ooh. Touched every part of the rim, but wouldn't go down. Autumn Wyman checking out. She has 2 fouls. Dahlman in, you're right, for Mackenzie Wolf. For South, Wyman and McNellis each have 2 fouls, Chris. Wolf had it, but lost it. Shot from the lane is good. Haley Primus on the basket. North up 1. Under 2 minutes left. And a nice feed to the inside. Madison Wolf gets fouled. She'll be shooting a pair.
It's tough to stop that, Marty.
Oh, really?
What you got to do is take away the pass so she doesn't get it in the first place.
McNellis with her second foul.
Because once she gets it there, you're in trouble, and that's when you start poking your hands down and things. And so you got to try to deny that inbound so she doesn't even catch it. Madison and McKenzie do a great job in the post, and there's another
1 for 2 trip.
Yep. Under 2 minutes.
Boy, Primus was wide open underneath, but they didn't get it to her. Instead, she gets it out in the corner. Gentine with the rebound. Walter. Good pass into Gentine. She puts it up and in. Nice feed that time by Katie Revelis.
Emma now 2 of 7 from the floor.
Oh, drilling a three-pointer was Maddie McWhirther.
It's her second one, 2 for 2 from out there. Pulls within 1 and now a walk.
1:09 left. North on top by only 1, 25-24. South has the ball. A kick not called. Oh, late call. The correct call. Nina Primus is going to toss it in. Well,
looked like a good idea, Marty.
Yeah, long arms.
Yep.
Dahlman has it inside, kisses it off the glass for 2.
That's the kind of bench play and help that Coach Spielman needs this year. Players to step up that didn't participate in that.
McWhirther from way outside. And North comes away with the rebound. That was Gusky range. Well, good tracking the ball down there by Sheboygan Norris, Katie Revelis. Gentine from outside the line, way short. And in an effort to get the ball back, stepping out of bounds was Rachel Schleicher.
Bad break for South there.
Matt Morgan on camera down. You can see him off to left of your screen. He's showing you this shot right here. Up here next to us is Richard Bartson running camera number 1. Carrie Kautzer directing in the truck. A three-pointer is up and good. That time, that one was by Nicole Barth. Like you like to say, another country heard from.
Tell you, great half by South. That hurt them.
Yeah. We're at halftime. North on top, 30-24.
This little chick has hearing loss. It can be lonely, sad, and often accompanied by ringing in the ears or even loss of balance. But there's good news, because birds have an almost magical way of regenerating their inner ear cells to restore their own hearing, so they can live a happy, chirpy lifestyle. Imagine if science could achieve the same miracle with people. Well, at Hearing Health Foundation, we support research that is doing just that. Visit us at hhf.org and learn more about the cure for hearing loss and tinnitus.
And now, every child adopted from foster care remembers their one day. The day he first met his forever family. The day their adoption was finalized. More than 100,000 children are waiting for their one day.
My one day was happy.
Find out more at nationaladoptionday.org.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Did you know that your thumbs are some of the scariest things on the planet? Every year, an average of 6,000 people lose their lives to thumbs that are used to text while driving. That means that your opposable digit is more dangerous than volcanoes, sharks, airplanes, jellyfish, tigers, lions, tornadoes, roller coasters, hippos, skydiving, spiders, and snakes. Texting while driving is more dangerous than all of those things. So why isn't it one of your biggest fears?
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Before you're treated for breast cancer, get the facts. Women who are told about their breast reconstruction options report feeling in control and experiencing a higher quality of life after cancer.
I know because I am one of them.
I know because I am one of them.
I know because I am one of them.
Before you undergo surgery for breast cancer, get the facts. Make sure you know your breast reconstruction options. For more information, visit broaddayusa.org.
Getting out of the military, I was missing this camaraderie.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people that don't understand.
I still had the anger, I still had the addictions, but we didn't talk about that.
Came to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to talk to somebody about this.
Family more or less encouraged me, go to the VA.
It's okay to go get help. It's okay to talk to people because it takes true strength to ask for help.
Hear veterans' real stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
There you see the score. Let me give you some of the scoring from the first half. Let's go with the visiting Lady Raiders. Jalen Walter has 1 point. Nicole Barth, 3. She ended the half with that big 3, Chris. Emily Van Callaghan also chipped in a 3. Mackenzie Wolf has 4. Kiara Dahlman didn't play particularly well, but she does have 2 points. Madison Wolf, 12, leads all scorers. Emma Gentine had a pretty nice half with 5. Eric Wiesman giving you the scoring there on the screen. Maddie McWhirter came off the bench with 6. Nina Primus, 2. Haley Primus, 5. Rachel Schleicher, 4. And maybe the surprise of the half for South, Chris, was Autumn Wyman.
Yeah, but she did all her work in the first quarter, Marty. She didn't even get a shot in the second quarter.
Holy cow.
They got to get her a way to get more shot opportunities. They moved her out of the high post around the free throw line and put her out on a wing. Biggest problem for South in that second half, they just didn't get the shots. They had 13 shot attempts in the first quarter, just 9 in the second quarter. 58% shooting for North after that just wretched, cold start for them. So they're up to 38% shooting in the game. South at 41% shooting in the game. The bugaboo, as it's been for years here at South, is the turnovers. Too many for South.
One adjustment that Eric Spielman made later in the first quarter, stuck with it the whole second quarter, was to move Madison Wolf up towards the free throw line, denying the pass inside. And then the one time that Autumn Wyman did get it at the high post, she turned around and had to face a girl, 6 inches taller than her and just couldn't get the shot off.
Relatively speaking, I thought it was a pretty clean first half, Marty. It wasn't, where you just see turnover. I mean, the turnovers were a little more.
Yeah. I was talking to Jessica McNellis's mom the other day, and she was saying that in an earlier game this year, I think there were 39 fouls called in the game. It took over 2 hours, and she said they're calling real close, those 2 hands on the body when the dribbler is dribbling. And when you sit in the zone, of course, you eliminate a lot of that.
Right, and I know that was a point of emphasis here, but you know how that goes. First early games, you call them all, and then
it tails off. And then when you get in the tournaments,
they get just pounded.
Well, they had the high low, it looked like, and there they get it inside to Madison Wolf, who gives it to her sister, and she's tied up.
Could have been a travel, Marty.
It's still a turnover, though, right? Well, no, I'm serious.
Yeah, yes, it is. Yep.
I wasn't trying to be funny. Oh, shot is no good. Mackenzie Wolf comes away with the rebound. Rachel Schleicher had a pretty good look at a nice shot, Chris, but couldn't get it in. And Wolf gets around Wyman for an easy 2. Madison Wolf, that is. 32-24, North starting to build up a lead now. Shot by Haley Primus is no good. Mackenzie Wolf with the board, took it right away from Jalen Walter.
It's her 7th rebound.
Walter launches one, no good. I always like to tell Mike Hansen when we would play Friday basketball, you know, Mike, you can get that shot anytime you want. Why don't you pass it around first? Oh, and a good try by Gentina is no good. Barr's putback is no good. And then coming away with the rebound was McNellis. South looking to pass it around. Haley Primus, pardon me, no good on that. You know, I think I've seen more air balls tonight in this first half and 1.5 minutes than I've seen in a full game in a long, long time. Good work by North to get the ball inside, and Wyman's going to pick up. Pardon me, that's not Wyman. That's going to be Rachel Schleicher. And that's only her first. Another good feed inside. Wolf turns and puts it up and in.
Madison McKenzie, both going to UWGB, one of the hottest programs in the state of Wisconsin for the last how many years? Coach Borset's going to get 2 good ones.
Shot is up and in. Nice shot that time by Nina Primus. Shot by Barth is no good. Nina Primus, the old left-hander, couldn't get it to go. Running start on that shot by Rachel Schleicher, and she gets called for the travel. Katie Revelis in along with Van Callaghan. Under 5.5 minutes left in the third. North up by 8.
To that good first quarter.
Revelis for 3.
That first quarter for South where they shot almost 50%. Since that time, they're down to about 28% shooting, Marty.
Biggest lead for North in the game, up to 11. McNellis throws it away, and then she gets away with a foul. Boy, oh boy. She got a good whack, though, for free. I give her that.
Well, the tip away was good, Marty, but I think the follow through was the issue.
Well, we're not calling follow throughs this early in the second half.
Under 5, quarter number 3. Now there's a nice skip pass.
And then a dump down inside. Wolf turns. Couldn't quite get it up off the glass high enough, and shot goes no good. And then Mackenzie Wolf tips it out of bounds.
Madison now 6 of 10 from the floor. Timeout on the floor, Marty.
And it's a full timeout, guys, so we could take a short break. There you see it, North on top.
Getting out of the military, I was missing this camaraderie.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people that don't understand.
I still had the anger, I still had the addictions, but we didn't talk about that.
Came to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to talk to somebody about this.
Family more or less encouraged me, go to the VA.
It's okay to go get help. It's okay to talk to people because it takes true strength to ask for help.
Hear veterans' real stories of strength and recovery at MakeTheConnection.net.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, there you see Eric Spielman talking to his ball club. They lead it by a score of 37-26. South having trouble keeping the magic going, Chris.
Yeah, they started off so well, Marty, in that first quarter, even first quarter and a half. And South just committed too many turnovers and then couldn't put the ball in the hoop for the last quarter and a half. But they got a quarter and a half left. See what happens here.
I think you nailed it when you said before they got to cut down on the turnovers. That's been a bugaboo in the ball game, really. Not just recently. McNellis takes it to the hole. shoots one up and in. Nice shot there by Jessica. Mama's got to be happy about that one.
The other thing, North, they've kind of gotten away a little bit from the three-point shot. They've worked a much better job of getting it inside and then get the three-point shot.
And Callaghan was eyeing it up, but didn't.
That's
Wolf, yeah, I was going to say she got away with a walk, but our referee on this side, Tom Rush, was right on top of that. And the Wolf family sitting right below us accepted the call too, so they knew it. Schleicher's shot from the wing is no good, and then it gets tipped out of bounds. I think they're going to get McNellis hitting it out of bounds. South down 9. Boys game to follow this one. Ravelis tracks it down, good hustle there. Dump inside to Madison, and then she gets fouled on the catch.
It's the second foul of the half, 3.5 to go.
That foul,
3.
I'm sorry, Chris, that foul goes on Schleicher, her second.
Not a lot of fouls tonight at all, Marty.
No, it's been, well, you mentioned it too, it's been pretty clean.
Well, and we got an excellent officiating crew tonight.
Dumped down to Madison, that was pretty easy. Good pass from Mackenzie to her sister for an easy 2. Autumn Wyman with a shot. Her first basket since in the first quarter.
Yep.
She has 9.
And a turnover by North quickly.
Oh boy. Would not have been out of bounds on the toss-in. Did you see it? That doesn't matter. South has it right back. Nellis trying to get off the baseline and does. Shot is blocked by Madison Wolf, and then we get a foul. I'm going to call it on North's Emily Van Callaghan. Woyak shooting a pair for South. Nina Primus comes out, Haley Primus comes back in. One for 2 trip makes it 39-31. North on top. South still in a man-to-man defense.
Nice.
Madison Wolf with another kiss off the glass, Chris. It's unstoppable.
Oh, I thought that was Jeff to Joe from Jimmy.
Really? And a steal. Madison Wolf with the good hands. And Callaghan trying to push the action. North setting up the offense. They're very patient. And McNellis coming across the arm. They're not going to get her. They're going to get number 21, Mackenzie Woyak.
Well, we mentioned in the opening, this is the 4th-ranked team that South has had to play already in game number 6. Doesn't get any easier. They got to play Howard's Grove next. They're undefeated.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting game too, Chris. Howard's is quite small, but very, very quick.
Yep.
No, South working the perimeter. Primus's shot is no good. And tracking it down for North was Kylie Gurek. Revelis trying to work it inside. Had to pull it back out, but then they get it into Madison Wolf. That shot is off, and South will bring it up. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Dahlman in for Mackenzie Wolf, and Emma Gentine is also going to check in for Revelis.
South shooting just 30% here in the third quarter.
That's up a little bit, isn't it?
Well, they shot 33 in the
oh, they did. Okay, I thought they were
second quarter.
I thought they were in the 20s in the first.
For a while, they were.
Oop. Van Callaghan couldn't keep her balance. (41-31) North on top by 10. Rolling down to a minute left in the third quarter. Werther's shot is off, no good. Gentine comes away with the rebound. Over Wyman, of all gals for South. She's a strong player. And Van Callaghan with another turnover.
EVC, you go down there now, what are you going to do with it?
.50 seconds left.
Good skip pass.
Yeah, South working the perimeter.
See if they can answer with a nice work.
Wyman strong with the ball, got it back and put it in.
She's 5 of 8 tonight. Been a force. 11 points for. If I was North here, why don't you pull it out and.
Well, Gentine almost. Good hustle by Gentine to keep from losing it in the middle of the floor.
You're up by 8 points. They're playing a zone. Take care of the basketball. Pull it out. Get your shot.
Hey, you don't have to be in a hurry, that's for sure.
Nope. Just committed a turnover earlier.
Walter and Barth checking in.
Get the seniors out there to close the quarter. You don't want to give up an easy basket if you're North. Coach Spielman calling a play from the sideline. Eight seconds, Marty.
Walter launching from three-point land. Nice bounce, couldn't get it in. The shot by Wolf is blocked, and it goes out of bounds. North will have it with 1.7 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Well, they scored at the end of the second quarter, Marty. They get another chance.
I'd give it to Walter. She's not afraid to shoot. Into Wolf, her turnaround jumper in the lane is good to end the quarter. Another basket by North at the end of a quarter, and now they lead at 43-33.
Going to school pregnant, riding the bus, that was hard. You just have all the stares and you have all the questions. When you get pregnant, all the stuff just goes through your mind. Abortion, adoption, keeping him. When you're 15 and pregnant, you can't do it without support. I wanted to give him a better life. I'm Miranda and I chose adoption.
A healthy diet and plenty of exercise are keys to success, both on and off the ice. Teaching kids how to eat right will give them the fuel they need to be at their very best.
Growing bodies need lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and low-fat dairy to be healthy and strong. A registered dietitian can work with your family to help you create nutritious meals you will love.
And don't forget to exercise for at least 60 minutes every day. Visit kidseatright.org for more information.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, we're starting fourth quarter action. North up by 10. South trying to hang in there. Haley Primus's shot is no good. And Madison Wolf with the rebound.
Her 8th, Marty.
Looking at a double-double possibly. Dump down into Mackenzie Wolf, who gets it into her sister Madison. Her shot from the left side is no good. And a whistle. Foul's gonna go on Woyak.
You know, both teams are shooting about 36, 37%, Marty, but North and their height advantage has 12 extra shots, which
that makes a big difference.
Makes a big, big difference.
Mackenzie Wolf with a 3. That's just not fair, Chris. Five 3-pointers for North.
Yep. 5 of 18 from 3-point range, that is. South just 3 of 12.
There's a steal. Mackenzie Wolf to Barth. She lays it up and in. Good teamwork.
It's getting away.
North with a 15-point lead now. Timeout by South. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I do want to mention it again. In action earlier this week on Thursday, the North freshman girls won over South. And this afternoon, the North JV girls defeated South. And now we have the varsity, North leading in this game. Their girls are looking for a sweep in this time around against their crosstown rival. I think you mentioned something that was really key there, Chris, and that is having all those extra shot attempts. You know, I gotta imagine North has a pretty good advantage in the rebounding department too.
I can't count that many. I know who's got in rebounds, but I don't know about team rebounds.
So you would think they're up on the rebound margin.
Yeah.
Dahlman with a good attempt, but couldn't quite get it. Another turnover by the Lady Red Wings.
It's their 18th, Marty. Walter being
Haley
hassled.
Primus hustling for the ball. There's a scrum on the floor, and then we get a tie-up called. Good call by Tommy Rush, keep anybody from getting hurt. North has the possession arrow, so they'll get it out.
Jessica McNellis comes in, 14 points a game. She just has 2 for South, Marty.
I know, she's really been held in check. She hasn't gotten many shots either that I remember.
No, just 4.
Yeah.
3, excuse me.
Walter doing a little too much dribbling, but does get away with it. Haley Primus called for the foul. And that's the 5th team foul on South.
See if North tries to work some clock here.
Madison Wolf on a good bounce pass to Dahlman, but she couldn't handle it, and then she commits a turnover, the double dribble. If she catches that ball, Chris, she's got a shot attempt.
Yep, she didn't catch it square.
I remember years and years ago going to Bobby Knight, actually, coach's clinic, and he said, it's just amazing if a guy can just catch the ball and pass the ball, he can be a valuable player on your team. And I remember a game when I was JV coach at Chilton. We had this kid, he wasn't very good, big guy, nice kid, and he had one half where he caught every pass and caught every pass to him and never threw the ball away. And he was very effective in that first half. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep it going. Mackenzie Wolf with a basket.
10th rebound now for Madison.
Almost.
Was that Madison or McKenzie made that? I thought it was
Mackenzie. And McKenzie with a rebound, so keep your pencil right there at 42. Barth with a layup off a nice pass. And it's gotten away. Another timeout by South. North is up 19. And they've just been clicking on all cylinders all of a sudden, Chris.
Well, what was our score? You have it at first quarter was 14-13?
14-13, South was on top. They actually had the lead in the second quarter, 18-17, before North made a little bit of a run. The half ended, it should have been, well, I shouldn't say it should have been, it could have been 27 North, 24 South, but Barth hit that three right before, or at the buzzer. And then I mentioned too, at the end of the third quarter, North got another basket. There's 5 points at the end of quarters. North, or pardon me, South just has not been able to recover.
Yeah, and it's just almost 11 minutes of basketball, and South has just 9 points here in the second half.
Been reading this biography of John Wooden, and one of his claims was he would rather have a short, really quick team than a real tall team. And,
well, Jabbar and Walton did okay, though.
Well, it wasn't like he had to go 25 years without a tall guy, you're right.
Excuse me, Lou Alcindor and Walton.
He also had a guy, I think Drollinger was a 7-footer after Walton left.
There, now you get your 10th rebound.
Double-double. That foul is on Autumn Wyman. And it's the 6th foul on South. North will be shooting fouls next time South commits a foul.
You got to get spread out here.
Foul underneath will put Madison Wolf at the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
For those in Sheboygan that really don't know the truth, Coach Wooden was very good friends with Coach Tom DeSatel from Sheboygan North.
Just about done with the book, Chris. Got about 40 pages left. Should be done by the end of December. That was a joke. You're not even laughing. Come on, man.
40 pages, 10 days.
Ugh. Got a nice bounce for point number 24.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Hey!
Shot is up and good by Wyman, and she's fouled.
Just her third shot attempt in the second half, but she's made them all. She's 6 of 9.
Sitting with 13 points, looking for number 14 right here.
Well, Sheboygan North will go to 7-0, Marty.
You know, North, pardon me, South went 4 minutes without scoring a point in this fourth quarter. Madison Wolf, another basket.
She's in fuego.
McNellis with a jumper on the baseline, couldn't get it in.
Tough night for her.
You're right, and I think
shooting.
the thing that's almost more disconcerting than her not scoring points is not taking many shots. Barth from outside the line couldn't get it in, and it looked like Wyman, Autumn Wyman, in her efforts to get the ball, tipped it out of bounds. 3:16 left.
Barth 3 of 9 now shooting.
Tresher in for South. Walter's shot is off. She's had a tough night shooting.
Yep, 0 for 6.
South working the perimeter. Haley Primus's shot is no good. And a deep pass to Barth, but she can't get it. Tracked down by Tresher. McNellis on the baseline being guarded by Dahlman, couldn't get a shot off. Jenna Zelm also in the ball game for South. Emily Schmidt coming in. And we don't have number 30 on our roster, Chris. Shot is off, no good. Another rebound for Madison.
It's 11. Mackenzie's got 10.
Good feed inside to Mackenzie. Kiss off the glasses, no good, but she does get her own rebound, gets it over to Gentine, and she puts a rainbow in.
I think it's time to clear your bench, Coach Spielman.
Gentine with 7.
Up by 23.
Kenzie Cooper going to the table to check in. And the foul gets called on Haley Primus.
South down to 33% shooting and just haven't gotten it going. Well, there's a good here's a replay on the foul there. There's a good basketball tournament over Thanksgiving in Brookfield. And the team that came out of there that looked the best was Waukesha West. So they're the team to kind of watch. Kimberly, who has an excellent squad, who beat North last year, they've already got a loss. DC Everest is ranked number 2, King 3, Middleton 4, and De Peers 5th.
A good save that time. Schmidt calling for the ball inside, and then Spielman calls a timeout to get Van Callaghan in the ball game. Katie Ravelis also getting in. And that should pretty much take care of it, Chris. North's got all their kids in.
Team to watch also will be Manitowoc this year, Marty. They have a pretty good
girls'
team.
side?
Yep, they got a pretty nice team too. They're undefeated. Or have one loss, something like that. So watch for North, De Pere, and Manitowoc. So when those teams come to town, get over to North and watch them. Like I said, we mentioned Sheboygan South. They're going to drop to 1-5, but they've played a they started off with a win against Port Washington. Then they played Plymouth, who's undefeated, Manitowoc undefeated, De Pere with 1 loss, and Kiel with 1 loss. So those teams were 19-2 coming in. And then you play an undefeated North squad, and now you got to play another undefeated team, Howard's Grove.
Wow!
Like I said, Coach Bingham getting these young Red Wings ready for later in the season and for next year.
Maybe Justin should have taken over next season.
Well, it's a good year to build. I mean, they're all basically underclassmen participating or doing other scoring.
Oh, Van Callaghan had it tipped away, kept dribbling down toward the corner, had it tipped away again, kept dribbling down toward the corner, and then Eric Spielman said, I had enough of this. Let's get a timeout.
Well, 2 timeouts in a row, Eric. The boys teams are nipping at the bud.
Yeah, they want to get out there and play. I'll tell you, the thing I hated the worst was when we're waiting for the JV game to get done, and then they go into overtime. And then it's double overtime. Holy cow. It's bad enough to keep the lid on a 12 high school boys the way it is.
Saw a lot of good things, though, from the Lady Red Wings. You can see, I mean, they're very aggressive on defense. Can shoot a little bit.
Velis's pass is out of the reach of Emily Van Callaghan, goes out of bounds.
But they have 1 basket here, Marty, in the 4th quarter and just 4 in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they've been pretty much shut off. Schmidt knocks it away. Van Callaghan has it, taking it hard to the basket. Her layup attempt is off.
Whoop.
Nina Primus can't quite catch up with the Tresher pass. Pardon me, I don't think that was Jenna Zelm threw that ball out of bounds. Under a minute left. Chris is going to go downstairs, try to get a couple of the winning team's players for some interviews. And a quick foul, Nina Primus. North will be going to the line. Van Callaghan will be shooting free throws. North gets it back. And they're going to get a 3-second call on Emily Schmidt. She never cleared the lane. That number 30 might be Mary Schmidt. Not quite sure. Another air ball by South goes out of bounds. Last 30 seconds of tonight's ball game. North was challenged for a half, but South just couldn't keep up with the taller, quicker team from North. Schmidt has it inside. A kick out pass. Casper's shot is off the rim, no good. Jump shot by Zelm is off, no good, and that's the end of the ball game. North a winner. They run their record now to 7-0, while the Lady Red Wings drop to 1-5, 0-3 in conference. North is 3-0 in conference.
You show your smile to the world every day. But nearly 4 out of 5 Americans say they would smile a lot more if their teeth looked better. The good news is, healthy teeth can be safely and affordably corrected at any age. Advances in orthodontics have made the treatment more successful and comfortable than ever.
Only orthodontists receive 2 to 3 years of education beyond dental school to learn the proper way to align and straighten teeth. To learn more, visit mylifemysmile.org.
See these hands? They grip the wheel of a Humvee in Afghanistan.
12 years. Flying choppers.
My hands? They're here for the person who fought in Afghanistan. I made the call and got support for my sister.
Mine take care of the person who flew those helicopters. And if life gets overwhelming, they're ready to dial the Veterans Crisis Line.
Confidential help is just a call, click, or text away.
Bye.
Jen, I'm here.
Okay, why are you wearing that?
Because we are going golfing.
I would, except I got a lot of stuff I gotta get
Oh
done.
no, no more to-do lists, no more laundry. We are gonna go have fun. I mean, we've always wanted to learn how to play golf, right? So, it's playtime.
Come on. Okay, what am I gonna wear?
You can learn how to play golf with 5 lessons from a PGA or LPGA instructor starting at only $99. Go to getgolfready.com, get ready to play.
Simple moments are what make every day count.
Hey, where'd I help you, Scott?
Help Ricky Rubio save a life at heartrescuenow.com.
America's service members and veterans are strong, forged out of bravery, sacrifice, and duty. Sometimes reaching out for help can be the most challenging and worthwhile mission of all. When you recognize something isn't right, make the call to the Veterans Crisis Line or Military Crisis Line. Dial 1-800-273-8255 and press 1.
Back at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, got some partial scoring here for you. Let's go first with South. Maddie McWhirter had 6 points, all of those coming on a couple threes in the first quarter. Rachel Schleicher had 3 points. Jessica McNellis, now there was a story for South. She was their leading scorer coming in. She was averaging 14.4 points a game, hardly got any shots, and finished tonight with only 2 points. But stepping up for South, especially in the first quarter and a little bit later, in later portions of the game, was Autumn Wyman. Wyman was averaging less than 5 points a game, but finished the night with 13. She had 7 in the first quarter, and then finished up, like I said, with her 13 points. North was led by the Wolf girls, and no surprise there. Madison Wolf repeatedly got good feeds inside. She finished with 26 points and over 10 rebounds, so she had a double-double. Her sister Mackenzie Wolf had 9 points, one of them a three-pointer, which surprised both Chris and myself. Also stepping it up at the end of the first half, Nicole Barth hit a three-pointer that gave North a 6-point lead instead of only a 3-point lead. She finished with 7 points, was found a couple of times on fast break baskets to get her 7. And then Emma Gentine, there's a girl who didn't score a whole lot, only had 5 points, but I'll tell you, she did a really good job of providing that leadership that teams need on the floor. And it resulted in a 58-35 North girls win. In about 15 minutes, we're going to have the start of the boys action, and you can see him on the floor warming up right now. Chris was down on the floor next to our camera number 2 guy, which got mail off. Matt Morgan is up in the band playing.